All right, that's got a red light on it, yeah. And this has got a red light on it. Okay.
We on?
Yes. Hi, guys.
Hi. My dog has changed sex and colour and
And
breeds.
breed.
Its feet are very cold.
Yeah, that's why it's shaking.
It's shaking because it's a little Mexican.
It's so cute.
All little Mexicans are shakers.
This is Carlos. This is Lindsay's dog. She's doing a shoot, so we thought we'd bring him up here while
Hello.
keep him warm because he's
Hello.
shaking. Little baby.
Little baby.
He's so little. It's very cute.
Very cute. Yes. Still shaking, but...
He'll warm up. Where's the blanket? Or maybe I'll wrap him in a blanket.
No, it's all right. I feel...
Or maybe I want a blanket. I'm a bit cold.
Maybe you want the blanket. Maybe you want to break the place.
God, that terrified me.
You're terrified the poor little dog. Look, its ears stuck up.
Sorry, dog.
It's just doubled in height. Oh, he sees your blanket.
Yes.
Go on.
Come over here.
I didn't bring my little dog in today because she's on heat and it's a he, and I didn't know if he had been fixed.
He has to.
He has been fixed.
So yeah, I'm not sick this week, but I am tired because we got up at 4:30 o'clock this morning. His EDM Olympics has finished, Tomorrowland has finished, and our favourite DJ, Deadmau5, was playing, and they were live streaming it. We weren't too sure if they were going to replay his live stream, so...
Yeah, because some of the other acts,
Yeah.
they don't replay it. It's like negative to those acts. It's like you being money hungry. People only come and see you based on seeing live shows and seeing how good you are if you don't let people see your live shows.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to give up a live show for a recording, are you?
No. Like if I could go to the live show.
Yeah,
I
that's
would.
what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's not like you're going to lose anything because you see really awesome live shows. So you have more chance when they're in town or when you travel to Las Vegas and they happen to be playing, you can watch them. Or you're going to go watch them because you like what they do.
And you see it on the internet, yeah. So yeah, Jared and I got up and Peter got up as well.
You didn't get up.
Well, I woke up.
You turned the TV on
I woke up.
and woke up. I literally got up, made a coffee. I made a Milo, actually.
No, we just stayed in bed and watched. It was really good though. But now that's it until next year.
Yeah, it was a really good set.
It was a really good set, but I'm a little bit tired now. I did go back to sleep though.
I didn't. I watched that.
Because you had F1.
Then I watched F1, which was a good race. I actually really enjoyed it.
I don't have interest in watching people drive in circles.
They weren't driving in circles. That's called NASCAR. That's an oval anyway, not circle.
They're still going.
No, they're not in circles. It's zigzaggy. It's not a circle.
But it's a loop.
It's not a loop.
It's a loop. I'm glad you like it.
Well, you dance on the spot.
What do you mean?
You watch people in cages that can't get out.
Remember to bash at each other.
Well, no, they normally hug.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah, I did enjoy it, and hats off again to Tomorrowland
for what they did.
organisation for fixing what could have been an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
And even though I was shooting with Lottie yesterday, and she goes, "Oh, wouldn't you feel ripped off?" And then when I showed her what the stage looked like at night, she goes, "Oh, yeah, it looks pretty friggin' awesome. How'd they manage to do that?" So,
Well, I was having a giggle. I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole reading on the subreddit just to see what people's 2 cents were. And there was someone complaining that they should be getting a partial refund because they didn't get what they paid for. And then someone put them in their place. They're like, so what exactly did you pay for? Because
when you buy the tickets, you don't even know who's playing.
You don't know what the stage is going to look like. You don't know who's playing. So you didn't even know what you were paying for when you paid for it. So shut up.
I was watching a little documentary that Tomorrowland put out on, what's it called? Dreamland, where everyone's camped. Dreamville. I didn't realise their glamping sort of area has a swimming pool.
Yeah. It's cool.
Imagine how full that thing's going to be.
It's only the people that are in that area that can use it though.
Didn't look a very big swimming pool.
I don't know how many people can stay there though.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those ones had an ensuite in the
Yeah.
tents.
Yes.
I still preferred
I prefer the hotel.
the drive back. Our first drive back was an hour because the driver lost his way all the time.
Oh, yeah, that was
The
annoying.
normal drive back was only just over half an hour, wasn't it? And that it just gave you the chill to by the time you got home, you can just jump in the shower and go to bed.
Yes.
So
Very
I
good.
had no trouble, and just the fact of having that
Having a
nice
shower and then hopping in a king-size bed.
and having a king size bed,
and then having free breakfast in the morning.
we didn't do that though.
We did first day.
Yeah, but we just both felt sleep was better.
Yes, moving forward.
And yeah, sleep was better, and because we'd be getting into the festival around lunchtime.
Yeah, so we'd just go get
So
food.
we just go get some lobster and oysters for breakfast.
Oh, I miss it.
It was hard though. I kept on watching. I just want to be there,
Me too.
even though there's a lot of acts I didn't know, and I heard some of their shows, and we only really get to see 2 stages. So there's all the other stuff that.
Didn't get to see. Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, it's the end of Tomorrowland till next year.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'll be going.
Yeah, I'd like to go again.
Yeah.
Yes. As you were saying, you shot with Lottie yesterday.
Yeah, so I didn't realise. I knew we hadn't shot for a while, but it was a year we hadn't shot.
That doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but obviously.
We just looked through the shoots because Lottie asked, because I'm redoing the webpage, and I was just asking Lottie a couple of things about, is there any pictures you hate, and I won't put them on the webpage. Because quite often there'll be a picture I love, and Beck and I went through this the other day, and we're definitely going to do a Inspire with us going through pictures we both said were a fail or we could do better.
Yeah.
And we're going to redo them and see if we can do them better. But it's quite funny. There's the odd picture that I absolutely love and Beck hates, and there's the odd picture that Beck loves and I hate. And that's fine. But if someone hates the picture enough, I don't want to put it up there, because then I know every time that they look on the page, they're not going to like it. So unless it's a super important killer picture to me, I'll try and talk them all around. I'll just lie to them a bit or bash them or offer them money to like it.
When we were going through, there was some that I was saying I'm neither here, like I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I was just a bit here nor there about it. But I was like, so if you like, and then you were like, well, I like it, so I'm putting it up.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. But I appreciate you asking which ones I don't like.
Well, I want to cull it back, and I still like. There's some models that I can't ask because their taste and how they want to look is entirely different to how I like someone to look like they really look. So I don't like the ones that are super over posy and it's not like what you look like. So those pictures, but a lot of those models over a period of time I tend not to work with much anymore. I'm not supplying the type of images that they really love. They want colour. But I did enjoy with Lottie, we had a fair bit of talking about stuff we both felt were like fails on shoots, and it came back to the same story. So it was something that, yeah, we're just not going to try and do that. And Lottie, she said, I just can't do grunge. So we're just not going to bother trying to do grunge.
When have you tried to do grunge?
Oh, once or twice, only a little bit.
Right.
And there's different little things that she doesn't like about her body and doesn't mind it minor but not major parts. Like things like some people have things with ankles and thighs and arms. So we just worked out all the stuff, and she wants to build her folio back up. And I really enjoy working with her, and I really enjoyed shooting yesterday because, number one, she let me cut her hair. I'm not a hairdresser. She even complimented on how good it is. She was going to go to the hairdresser and have it done properly because her hair was just a bit too long. It was coming to here, and even when she blow waved it, it wouldn't pull up to pull into there. So, between Lottie and I, she sort of did the front cut a little bit, and then I matched it right round. And it was quite funny when I finished. She goes, I hope you haven't fucked up. She was really... I said, well, no, I've done it so your hairdresser's going to be able to go above that line. And then she came back and she goes, there was this big clump that was still long, but that had got caught under her shirt, so I couldn't see it. But no, it was actually a good shoot and it was amazing. She hadn't seen the before and after haircuts.
No.
She didn't pick a single picture that we did before the haircut. Once she saw the afters, there's just no way that just by pulling about 2 inches or
I think I'm going to cut
50
my hair.
mil. Are you?
Not like super short, but it's just I need to make it healthier.
The ends are pretty raggedy.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cut like a couple inches off of it just so it's healthier. Because it also doesn't...
It won't grow.
It's not growing.
It won't, because what happens with split ends, as your hair grows, the split goes up higher, so you're actually not achieving anything.
I know, so I'm probably going to cut like a couple of inches off of it just to make it healthier. I've got extensions at home I can wear, so... Oh, it grows back.
Why don't you shave it and just get a wig?
No way. So I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, short hair just doesn't suit me. I think it's because of my face shape. What? It doesn't.
I'm trying to think if we've ever done hair up shoots.
Well, we've done a couple. Those ones with the high neck bodysuit. With my hair in ponytail.
Yeah, see, that suits you.
That's a ponytail.
But no, the hair's all off your face. It's no different if you were shaved.
No, because I know.
Would you shave your head and I'll prove I'm right?
No.
I can do it now. We can do it live on the
I'm not
podcast.
shaving my hair, but I am gonna chop my hair. A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how people like Anne gets it so long.
Yeah. I don't know.
So she never gets it cut.
No, same with Anna. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know.
You know.
Anyway, I'm
You're
going
not
to
really
do.
a hairdresser.
No, I'm not. Dog stopped shaking. See, he's warm now.
He's warm.
Yes, sleeping.
Or have you killed it?
No, he's sleeping.
Oh, he's sleeping.
He's warm.
Anyways.
Well, that's good. I'm excited to see the photos from yesterday.
Oh yeah, the tutorial is quite funny.
Cool.
Except I'm torn between. I think I'm going to edit in you on the start, like you're angry that we've cut you out. No, it'll be funny. I think. Sounds planned, but I think it'll work.
I don't want people to think I'm like a spoiled little brat.
But you are.
I'm not.
We're just going to show them your true colours. I did enjoy, Bec and I did a shoot the other day and I was in edit on the weekend and I did enjoy leaving some of the banter in. That we I want to try, and I know I thought it was a pain, but there's a workaround I didn't even think about, which would make it not a pain. That I can mic you pretty hidden these days.
It just depends what I'm wearing.
No, but the problem is there's a lot of times where I don't want the noise of you shuffling and moving around. But I was putting all our audio on one channel. So if I put you on a separate channel, I can just have your channel turned off until you're actually talking and turn it back on then. But that's a technical thing. That's not very technical. But I should have done that in the first place. But yeah, same with Lottie yesterday. Some of the banter was actually really important. And some of what we were saying, so I adjusted the volume so we could still hear you in. Sorry, it's a bit noisy at the moment. There's a shoot happening downstairs. But
Yes, hopefully it's not too noisy.
it shouldn't be too noisy. But yeah, I think the more... See, I've always been with anything that we're doing for both Inspire and YouTube, not trying to be Peter McKinnon. I don't want cinematography, lighting, and I don't want SMDR. What is it?
ASMR.
ASMR sound.
ASMR.
Oh, whatever it is. I'm not interested in any of that stuff because I'm more interested in just having it more real, that people feel like they're actually in there, not watching a movie. And some of the new cameras we've got running now, and it definitely worked. And Bec doesn't know this yet because I only edited it the first time. The iPhone is really, really good to use as a recording, especially the 15 and 16s, except when you're using the iPhone app, it's putting a filter on there. So it's doing a softening and sharpening and a bit of saturation, and I really don't like it. It's looking a bit fake. So I tried both the Final Cut and the Blackmagic app, and both of them were identical. And you can actually run them in a log if you want. but with the one we did with you, just straight out the camera, it was just equivalent to, say, the FX6. I didn't have to do much. It sat in there, didn't feel that sort of plasticky feel that I felt with some of the other shots. But I can't wait for us to upgrade your phone. So we'll have two phones that we can use to do that. And the tracking worked fine for me yesterday. It must have been too dark.
What do you mean?
It was very dark that day we filmed you. I think that might have been why tracking was having a problem, but it had no problem at all yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Would you look at that?
Yes.
Yes. So yes, I didn't just sit at home and edit all weekend. I actually did photo shoots.
That's good. You actually did something.
I did a few things, and I keep on. I know this gear acquisition syndrome is still a thing. You still can't help it. You're always looking, and same with you, for dresses, for shoes especially.
Boots.
And me with bags. I haven't bought a bag in a long time. I'm really happy with the bags I got. But when we travelled the last 2 trips, I have taken that little June light. And even though I did the thing with Anna, I've never been... I know, I'll use it if I have to. And when I was looking we posted something from an old shoot in Paris with Erica, with a lingerie, and that was all shot with rhodolite. And then looked at another thing I shot with rhodolite, and it had this completely different feel, and I thought, so when I need to buy a couple of little bits and pieces from B&H, a really dangerous site to go to. And I saw they had a special on the rhodolite, the latest one. And it's a little bit more power.
Didn't you get rid of all yours?
No, I still had one. It's a newer version. They've changed a couple of things. And now the old one, you could only put like little batteries, AA batteries, and now you can put big Sony batteries into it. And I thought, so $150. I know it's $150, so stuff it. I want to get it because I do like that type of lighting at night time when I do it. And I checked it out over the weekend just on the dogs.
Oh, so you did get it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad I did. The quality of light is just, I don't know, they were the first who brought out that round dish. And then they've done something to the LED, then got curved domes over every LED cell, whereas the other one I've been using, I can't remember the name of it, the other round one, just has these tiny little LED cells, and I don't know, they always felt like sharpening. There's something not right with it. So... I'm really happy with me spending money again. No, the purchases I've done recently, I've been so happy with, and it's allowing me to sell a lot of stuff that I'm just not using.
That's good.
That 50mm Summicron lens, I'm so happy I did that. No, seriously, I wish I bought that in the first place, but nobody did that review in front of me. Oh.
He just put his little head down on my hand, put my hand on my lap, and he plunked his little head on it. It's so cute.
But talking about reviews, oh my God, because I'm looking for an angle for a couple of videos. So I was searching some things just to see if anybody else had done these angles. So really quick, you've seen how I go through people's YouTubes.
Yes. It irritates me.
Yeah, but I just skip all the crap and get as soon as I can to what I think of the... And I was there ready to put my wirefronts on, go down in the basement and start typing. I was going to go up and move into Mum's house first. There was stuff, and it's just, I'm sitting there like getting furious. This is what's making it so hard for people. You know, how can you come up with this statement? And, you know, we can see just by your gear and the photos you're putting up, you're not very far into your photography career. You definitely hadn't spent 10 or 15 years commercially, because nothing felt like to a level that commercially you could charge for. And they're making these comments about never ever shooting in the middle of the day. If you want to take portraits, it has to be heavy overcast. And I'm just there going,
No.
and then he puts up a picture and it had big bags under the eyes and the frown lines, everything that a big friggin' overcast day is going to do to a pretty model.
Yeah.
And I had to hold back so hard. Then my wife said, what do you get annoyed by? So I was like, at the computer. And then there was another one coming up about shadows. And the first picture I brought up was that beautiful sharp shadow I teach. So like the psychs they have in LA, they have outdoor psychs on roofs and they use the sun to light and you get this beautiful sharp 3D shadow and they're showing how not to get this ugly look. And there's this beautiful shadow cut across the line, just what high-end fashion love. And then they're still there. They're not running away. But you just like to look at them every now and then.
I was looking at my microphone.
Yeah, right. And when it got to their favourite lighting on the white, it was so like boring and flat, and it was not to my palette.
Not to your palette. Well,
Like I
palette.
like flat lighting, but this was sort of like I don't know, someone dipped in mud or something. It just.
Can you see that we're in focus? I'm nervous that we've been
You're
talking.
nervous that we're not. It'll fix your skin.
I'm nervous that we're not. Can you see? I can't see.
I can't see. I can see yellow on my fingertips, I think.
Well, let me go check. I'm just
Oh,
nervous.
then you have to wake up to your dog. Can I?
I'll take it.
You're going to take it. Old lady, get your blanket off you. Oh, my God.
What? Let me just check. Yeah, your eyes are in focus. That means mine should be in focus.
Oh, as long as your head's really square to the lens. I'm joking.
You're joking.
But yeah, I was sitting there after being like getting really angry because I was looking at a lot of the YouTubes that were, except for one or two, fairly new. So they had under 1,000 subscribers. But I still felt I never had to worry about this when I was starting photography because YouTube wasn't a thing. There wasn't somewhere you could go and be fed misinformation because it's a little bit like sound. I use this a little bit during the workshops. When you're learning sound, there is no right or wrong sound for a snare drum. It's your trick is to be able to do any sound the client wants and learn how to do those sounds. But it doesn't matter if the snare drum sounds like a bit of wood, a bit of cardboard, like a basketball, boing, bigger ring, whatever. It's what you decide or what your client wants. And a good sound engineer will now know how to mic it and know what to do that. And so much of the stuff that I'm seeing, it's a little bit what another big gripe of mine is people are spending so much money on university degrees and college degrees to get degrees in photography.
And
they walk out and they can't even do a simple commercial shoot. They've not been taught any of the proper ways of just very simple stuff. And everyone says, oh, you've got to learn the rules before you can break them. I still disagree 100%. There's no rules. And I did a little bit of a research and I came up with 40 of the top fashion photographers in the world never went to school. And I'm talking some big name photographers.
Yeah.
Never ever went to school. They learnt a little bit from working, assisting with some other photographers, but most of them, they assisted for a little bit and then they all thought that they could do better than who they were assisting with and stole some of their clients and went out on their own, made some mistakes, but then got their own look because they just did what they like. They weren't tied to rules or anything. And it was really interesting when I did the little bit of research. I found it really, really interesting to see that the ones the least amount of schooling or assisting others are the ones that have the strongest look. So you could recognise their look straight away. That's, Man Ray, you knew straight away who they were because they have a look, because they've been taught the way they want to, and everything's about the way they want the image to look, and they haven't got this question mark in their head, oh, should I be doing this? Because they don't have these rules that, or if you know what you can do, so if you know the rule, you know how to break it. I don't think that even applies.
No.
I really think they don't care about it. I like the look of that. That's what I'm going to do.
I was getting frustrated, on the one like answering. There was a lot of comments on the video you put up. Sorry, I should really get to the point. The video you put up about why do photographers do this, and you were saying there's no rules. The amount of comments, people saying exactly what you said, you have to know the rules before you can break them. And I'm like, why does everyone keep saying this? There's no rules. Like,
yes. So we're talking about art, fashion, portraiture. We're not talking still life. We're not talking reproductive, architectural. Although even architectural, I'm certain, and some of the stuff I saw winning some awards the other day, you could never give that to a client who wanted to show off a building. It was too arty. So even architectural, I think, doesn't have to have these set guidelines and rules to mean it's good or bad. I think it's just having uniqueness of it. You're on Tinder again? No.
Oh, sorry, I just got a whole bunch of notifications and I didn't know what it was. It's just one of my friends spamming me.
Spamming you?
Yes.
No. What did you break?
I did. Didn't break anything.
You sure now?
Yes. I was going to say, before you started talking about university, when you were saying about you were finding this stuff that you were like, you don't know what you're talking about. We had a few comments about, and linking us to another video on YouTube, talking about how, I can't remember if I brought this up in a previous podcast, talking about how if you take a photo of someone with a visible tattoo, that the tattoo artist can owns copyright to that photo because it's got the tattoo that they did. And I've never ever. I'm really interested when we go to LA to see if we can catch up with Sarah Fable, who's a very well-known high-end tattoo artist.
If we can catch up, we'll try and do a podcast with her because she's a model, artist, photographer, tattooist. She's a really cool chick.
Yeah, she's awesome. Because I'd really like to hear her 2 cents on it, considering she's a tattoo artist. But I can't see how it would hold up that the tattoo artist owns copyright to that photo just because it's got their tattoo in it.
I think it's already. I think some of the people that sort of answered that saying, well, what about every tattooed friggin' celebrity? Going to UFC fights.
Yeah.
So what? You can't video them? You can't photograph them before and after the fight?
Yeah, even football players every week.
George Clooney. Oh no, they were fake ones. Sorry. All right, Angelina Jolie.
You see them on red carpets all the time and they have their photo taken.
Well, she has them in lots of her photos.
Yeah, and that's why I just don't see how that
Billy Bob.
And also
MGK. Although he's blacking them all out because they're so ugly.
But the black art was still done by someone.
Oh, it'd be really hard to copyright black. No.
It's got a pattern.
Oh, so it's not just blacked out.
It is, but there's lines in a pattern that aren't blacked out. But then where does that stop? If you're going to say that argument.
But I think.
What about if you take photos of clothing? Well, someone designed it. Does that designer own copyright to it then? What about jewellery?
But some things that's really weird that pictures like Uluru, it's classed as if you can't take a picture and use it commercially because it's owned by. So how far do you take that?
Yeah.
My grandfather used to piss on that tree every single year. You can't take a photo of that tree because it's my grandfather's sacred pissing tree.
I just don't see how it's.
I know Europe has some pretty strong copyright rules about stuff photographed in public, but I still think in a court of law, if the people in the background aren't the image, they're just background, it wouldn't matter if it was this person or this person. But if they're the main image, the main subject of the picture, I can understand. But even that gets really, really hard. Everyone walking around with iPhones, so you're allowed to take an iPhone picture, and we've already seen that can be used commercially.
Yeah.
That's a really hard, but I really think personally, I know the type of person it would have been that tattooist, and that tattooist thinks he owns it because it's my tattoo, and he would have
It's just one arsehole.
Yeah, one person jumping up and down.
Yeah, but I think most tattoo artists love their work to be shown off.
Yeah, I know that tattooists, especially someone like Sarah, where the only tattoo she does is she's designed it from start to finish. And she has a certain style.
Yes.
So nobody can ever say she's taken copies of anybody else's because it's distinct, her style.
Yeah.
And so I could get upset if someone did direct copy of one of her big tattoos and put it on somebody else.
But that's different. That's not taking a photo.
That's not taking a photo. And you've already said to me that that's already held up in court. Somebody it was for a movie. In
The Hangover, they copied Mike Tyson's face tattoo on one of the characters, and that's been taken to court for them. But they copied the actual design of it and put it on to someone. So I just don't think it's a legit thing. And
but then what happens if my son's got Marilyn Manson tattooed on his arm?
I've got deadmau5's logo tattooed on me and a direct copy of it.
I think he's a bit short of money. He just got a new McLaren. I might let him know. He can then claim he can actually hit you up for $1.
I've got Neelix's direct copy of his logo on my ankle. Like, I've got Bring Me behind my ear. Like, these are direct copies of these people's logos. Like, I don't know. I just find it a bit crazy, but I don't think it's a legit thing. That's just me, though. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
I just think it's like some people, when we had that one girl contact us and saying that was her style of posing and it was her photographer's style of lighting.
Yeah.
And it turns out that her photographer
we
follows me.
mentioned this last week.
It's that type of thing. If you look carefully, and same with music, if you listen really carefully, most music's some type of copy of. Like I think there's there's 3 chords and you can put nearly every song in the world to those 3 chords, which is quite funny when you see people do it.
Does the dog want to leave or something?
No, he just wants to pee on you.
No, he doesn't. He keeps looking at the door, like I don't know if he wants to hop down. What? Oh.
I don't know. I'm not a dog whisperer.
Would you like to hop down?
Oh, he's starting to shiver.
No? Okay, you can stay here then. I don't know what
We might have heard something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't know.
This is my little rant.
So, your little rant.
Yeah.
Well, I got a quick little rant. Be careful. I heard or read something about last week about there's a couple of scam sites with really cheap brand new Sony gear. And today there was an ad on Instagram with Hasselblad's brand new 80% off. When you go to the page, it says Hasselblad store. It's stolen some of the main front picture from Hasselblad's page, and it has all the cameras listed there. Like a $20,000 camera is now $2,000, brand new in box with warranty. Just be careful. I think this scam. I don't know how they're scamming.
Do you want to go out?
No.
There you go. See, he did want to leave. Yes, he's gone.
Just kick the poor dog out.
Oh, he ran away.
It's most likely a scam to get credit card numbers or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just be wary of it. Anything that's too good to be true,
Usually
I think it is too good to be true.
Well, yeah, because Peter was trying to work out if it was legit. So I went to Hasselblad's actual website, and then on that you can click store, and then it took me to a different URL, and they weren't on special for 80% off. And that was by going through their actual official website.
Yeah, if it was 80% off, I'd buy one just as a backup camera for my H6s.
But no, you're not going to spend that money on the camera that you hate.
I hate. Yes, I think, and I've backed up my thing. I've contacted 3 different repairers in Europe, and they've all told me that the back that died cannot be repaired. So anybody who tells me it can be,
no. Well, there was even someone sent us a screenshot on Facebook of someone saying they did get their H6 back repaired, and he was like, see, and then I read the whole post, and the post was saying, yes, I got it repaired, and they sent it back, and I took a photo, and it looks different.
Yes, it's a different sensor, and there's lots of bugs. It's not talking to focus.
So they didn't really fix it. They replaced it with something else. Oh.
I am loving the fact that while I'm going through redoing the web pages, pictures, I'm definitely re-editing. And a couple, I just thought, what did I freaking do to this picture? This is disgusting. So going back to the raw and realised that the picture was taking that little period of time that Hasselblad had a fault in. That's why V1, V2, V3 exists now. It was a fault that's why that's now come about. And it was amazing just by putting that same picture through and then dropping that picture back as the bottom layer in the retouch. That's all I had to do. It fixed all the yuck things I didn't like about it. Yuck. Hey, something that I came across over the weekend, and it really, really was bugging you last week. And I'm finding it really, really annoying. It's like governments are going out of their way to stop you from being healthy.
What do you mean?
There's so many foods you can't buy.
Like?
Curds.
Oh, yeah.
In Victoria, Australia, we cannot buy curds.
Curds, I know.
So they want us to go out and buy processed other people's stuff. Then if I want to make my own mozzarella, I can't, because I cannot buy the raw ingredients.
And if I want to make a real poutine, not disco fries, I can't.
And then I don't know why there's all those amazing Mexican cheeses we can't buy in Australia.
Yes. I just want curd. I miss poutine, like proper poutine with the curds. And I've got really nice Maggi gravy at home, and I know I make really nice chippies, and I just want the curds to put on, and nice squeaky curds. Oh, yum, like I dream about it. And I can't buy curds here. It's annoying.
But you can buy them in Perth.
No, it was coming from Adelaide.
Or you can buy them in Adelaide.
Yeah, and I found a website of some place in Adelaide that makes them, then I put in our shipping address here, and it said no.
So I got a friend in Adelaide, get them to buy it, and then they can ship it.
Okay, I'll go do that.
That's clever.
That's very clever. I'm going to do that. I want my curds, I want my poutine.
You want your curds?
I want my poutine. God damn it. Shredded cheese just doesn't cut it. You need the proper squeaky real curds. Good. And I was thinking about trying to make it with halloumi, but I think no, you need the proper curds.
Halloumi's a bit squeaky, like eating a thong.
I think you need it needs to be
Sorry,
curds.
thongs. What do they call them in America or Europe?
Flip-flops.
Yeah. Whereas a thong in America is a G-string, and no, halloumi is not like, well, hopefully it's not like someone's G-string. If it is, they've got a problem. They need to go see a doctor.
Oh, my goodness.
I was pretty amazed. I normally get my eyes done every 2 years, and the guy I get them done, he's cute. He's cute. He's in love with his job so much. He loves eyes. Sorry?
Do you have a crush on him?
You've met him.
Yeah, I think you did my last eye test.
Yeah. He likes to explain everything and you can see he's really into his job. And he says he has blown up pictures of eyes at home in frames.
He's an eye doctor, you're an eye photographer. You have something in common.
And it was quite funny, we're talking about stuff and I said dust spots he said, do you have much trouble with dust spots and that? And he goes, what do you mean dust spots? So I quickly found, he goes, oh, is that what that is? See, that's a flaw in an eye. Oh. And I said, no, that looks like there's a dust spot on your sensor of your camera. And I cleaned it. And he goes, oh, shit, I've been prescribing people things because that's actually a sign of something getting bad in your eye. Oh. So every time I go there, he's so happy that I haven't prescribed anyone wrong.
That's cute.
It was really, see, he said to me when I got in there, he sort of looked at me and said, you haven't been here for a while, have you? I said, no, we've been travelling a lot. Just thinking, I normally go every sort of year and a half, 2 years. Mm. And we get to the end, he goes, well, once you get over 40, we can pretty much tell before you walk in what your prescription is going to be. He said, pretty much, it's nearly a step every year. So you haven't been here for 3.5 years. You've only made like 1.5 steps to 2 steps. He said, I have never seen this. I said, I think it's me manual focusing all the time. I think it's like me doing weights for my eyes. And he looked at me and goes, that's it. You're actually exercising your eyes. People aren't, like, people just look. And if you think about it, during the day, you don't look to see something, but you're just looking. But when I'm in there looking for focus just to get that tiny spot, I'm like fully looking carefully, using every muscle in my eye.
Weights for your eyes.
So I think he's going to do a podcast channel about tell people to go out and buy manual lenses.
Oh, my hair.
I'm
getting warm now.
Getting warm now.
Yes.
You and your hair.
My hair that I'm going to chop.
So I thought it was quite funny.
That is cute.
But he loves explaining everything, and he tells so much about you and your eyes. Maybe you shouldn't go.
I probably should get my eyes tested soon. I haven't had mine.
You haven't had yours for about 3 years. So.
Yeah, so I should probably do that.
But you're not over 40, so
No.
Yours doesn't fall out as quick as us.
But I probably
old
still
bastards.
should get them redone. Because I know it's bad if you don't have the right prescription, it's like bad for you.
Well, it can just make your eyes go a little bit worse.
Yeah, so I should do that.
But yeah, I do find it interesting when I go in there because I'm sort of doing the same thing as what, like, I was talking about laser surgery and things like that. I said, look, I actually, one of my clients, his husband is a very famous laser eye surgeon, but everything I can have seen, and I got scared off a bit because just getting, so if you can get a Zeiss lens put in your eye, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? But it isn't, puts a blue tinge. So, and I said, no, I can't have colour tinge in my eye. I cannot, dare have that.
I find eye stuff, it kind of creeps me out. Like, the thought of having, like, laser eye, I don't know, it just creeps me out.
It creeps you
It
out?
creeps me out. My mum had to have cataracts removed and, like, you're awake. And she said, like, they put, like, needles in your eyeball. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, but there's no sense.
I can't.
Sorry, weren't you half awake when you had girls done?
No, I was out.
Oh, I thought you were half awake.
No, I was out.
Oh.
I wasn't under, like, a full anaesthetic, but I was out. They gave me, they put me to sleep. But it wasn't, like, I had local anaesthetic and they put me to sleep, not with, like, anaesthetic, though. Which is really creepy.
What, with the hammer?
Can't remember what it was called, but I was out.
You're always out.
That place doesn't exist anymore, thank God. I really hate that, though. I went to this, well, the thing is, because it wasn't a plastic surgeon, it was a cosmetic surgeon. It was really cheap, though. And it was in Australia. I didn't want to go overseas to get it done because what if something goes wrong? I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that?
No, wasn't going to, so.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of horror stories.
Yeah.
Just there's one model that was told one thing and woke up and was completely different what they did.
Well, there's an influencer that's had a nose job and it's pretty botched, and she made a video.
Is she going to go unbotched?
She was talking about it the other day for the first time. She's been ignoring all the comments about it. She finally addressed it and she said that, she spoke to the surgeon and she just wanted some minor tweaks, and she's like, I didn't ask for this, and she was like, it's like she's really, I don't know if she's going to sue or get it fixed or whatever, but yeah.
I think nose is I think it's one of the worst things.
Yeah. It's so
It's
such a prominent part of your face.
We just have to change it the wrong way and it changes someone's face so badly.
I'll have to show you this poor girl that's got it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why there's one of the models that I do a certain retouch because I know her hang up about her nose, so I know the thing to do. And she said to me she's definitely going to have it done when she gets enough money, and she wants me to go in with her and me to take in my charts with the Liquify grid so they can see what I moved. So I want exactly what he just did. Here's some lines, and we're going to measure it afterwards. If you get it wrong, I'm going to sue you. Yeah, I remember this a model a long time ago. She had her nose broken, not terribly bad, but enough to give her breathing problems. And she was able to get her nose job done paid for by the government. Yeah, not a good move to do, because all they're doing is fixing it so you can breathe properly, not so you can look good. And she ended up with this big bulge halfway down her nose. I think it was about 6 nose jobs later.
Oh, that's so
and it's
unfortunate.
she was so much better having that very slight crooked than what she has now. It just doesn't, you can't help it. You just look at it and go, oh, nose. It's really how you talk to her face to face, but all you can see is the nose.
My crease never came back.
It started to, but I haven't filled it.
Yeah, touch wood, because I don't want to have to get that filled in again. That was so painful.
Oh, putting a pin in your nose? In fact, we've got sewing kit here. Can we show them on the look on your face as a pin goes in the tip of your nose?
So I don't think people would have. I had this crease that formed.
They would never have seen it in the photos because I knew that you had a hang up, and it was just a tiny bit of dodge and burn. I could remove
I had this
the
crease,
bum that was on her nose.
This crease, I get it from one of my parents, and it bothered me. I didn't want this crease in my nose, so I got it filled in with filler, but because it's in there, it was literally I think 4 or 5 pricks down the centre of my nose. So it's straight into cartilage. Oh my God, it was so painful. Oh, it was so painful. But thankfully, touch wood, it hasn't come back yet, the crease.
You've never seen me, myself and Irene, have you?
No.
Yeah, see that. So I'd love to use that analogy, but because you haven't seen it, it's not going to be funny. But yes, while is Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I know of the movie. I just haven't seen it.
Well, but he split personalities. When he was in one of his personalities, he decided to get the big chin with the split. His black children said, "Oh, you got an arsehole on your chin." I was going to call it and say you had an arsehole on your nose, but I didn't. You're nasty to me. You're so nasty.
Yes, it was very not fun.
Very not fun.
Beauty is pain.
I don't think I've ever had anything that's painful for my beauty. The odd haircut.
Sorry.
Oh, she's tired.
It was worth it though, getting up for Dead Mouse. And the girl after Dead Mouse, Sarah Landry, she was really good as well.
Yeah, I doubt anybody.
Sorry, back on Tomorrowland.
No, that's all right. I doubt anybody. Sarah Landry's got a really good body, very pretty face, good DJ.
Really cool aesthetic.
Good aesthetic, yeah, there's some attitude with her.
All her styles really dark, and then she plays really bassy music. She's just awesome.
And she's wearing a skin-tight bodysuit with some sort of crisscross silver bits on it. And everyone else works behind their decks. She has the decks with a gap in between so people can see her bod.
Full outfit.
And there was a camera from behind, which was pretty much straight on her ass. And there was these V stripes on it, which accentuated her ass. And I reckon she planted that camera there. And I think she might have even had a switch on deck. My ass is going to look good now. Oh, good. I like things. I like people liking what they have and wearing it. I take my hats off to people that wear their look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to wear a cute outfit today, but I was really tired and I slept in a little bit.
So, what was on the floor next to the bed? I'll roll out and fall into whatever's on the floor. Oh, there's a cat there. I can't really wear cat slippers.
It was a good time.
Did you sort out the Grimster's toys? Or nothing's changed?
Nothing's changed.
I thought Jared was going to get some toys and then we decided...
We got some toys for
him.
him.
And it didn't work?
No, he plays with them for 5 minutes and then he gets over them.
Well, what happened? I told you what to do. The crushed up.
Yeah, he loves foil ball.
Yeah,
Ball's
but
his
do a
favourite.
couple.
But they're the same thing.
No, but do string in between them.
Oh, maybe I should do that. He likes his
maybe.
catnip thing though.
His
Druggy.
catnip thing. Is it a drug?
I've read somewhere it's like weed for cats. I don't know if it's true or not.
So if they eat it, they get stoned.
I think so. I don't know. He just plays with this little mouse. He picks up in his mouth and walks around, and then he like lays on the floor and he bunny kicks it. It's a bit cute.
So how's he getting stoned?
He's not. He just likes the smell of it, and that's why he's like fixated on it.
I don't know enough about. I know there's something about catnip, but they don't eat it. It's just this, they sniff it, do they?
I think so. I don't know.
They walk around sniffing.
I don't know.
So your cat's going to get sniffless.
Silly cat.
Silly cats.
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. You've got nothing. You've run out. This is Bec with lack of sleep. I'm really interested because for some reason, I think it was because there was one story that came up, I think, on the news in Australia, and I went to YouTube and typed it. Now it's coming up a lot in my feed, and it's all this thing about how tourism's completely collapsing in America, and there's empty hotels, and half the planes are coming in empty. But I can't see that reflecting in any pricing or anything. So they were showing, there was one that's showing pictures of Times Square. Well, I've been in Times Square where it looked that empty too.
Yeah, it's just at the time of day.
I think it's just, might think it's a political thing it's been.
We'll find out soon.
We'll find out soon.
When we're there.
Yes, I am looking forward. I do like going to cities that we haven't been before, so I'm looking forward to
I'm excited.
I'm
excited to go to Dallas.
Yes, I'm excited to go to Dallas. I'm scared to go to Las Vegas because Bec has history in Las Vegas. I'm expecting to get off the plane and go, Miss Pede.
History will not be repeating itself. It was a bit funny when Casey was over the other weekend and we were hanging out with Jared as well, and because my best friend's will be in Vegas with us when we're there, and she said to Jared,
sorry.
It's like, so are you super thrilled that Bec and Casey are, bless you, are going back to Vegas? And he's like, no comment.
I'm scared.
And then
You've been there twice and had problems both times, haven't you?
Yep.
But
the second time I had...
The second one's a different problem.
Yeah, the second time...
Some idiot.
Yeah, two idiots that tried to ruin my relationship with Jared for absolutely no... Like, it's such a weird...
You shouldn't sleep with strangers when you're overseas.
Was it?
I reckon you might have been.
It's so weird. Like, there was just this couple I met at the club, because I went out clubbing by myself because mum was a bit unwell, and so she stayed home. She wouldn't want to go out clubbing anyways. And I made friends with this couple in line. They seemed nice enough. And then we exchanged Instagrams, and afterwards they were messaging Jared saying that I'm this horrible, unfaithful person and I've been making out with people in the club. And I'm like, what in the hell is this?
And you must have been really drunk.
I wasn't. I was like pretty much so because I was...
And Jared married you?
Because I was out alone. I was hardly drinking because I wanted to have my wits about me because I was alone. And then Jared's like, well, you're telling me one thing, they're telling me another. And I'm like, so what, you don't believe me? He's like, well, why would they say that? I'm like, exactly, why would they? This is so outlandish. Like,
yeah, but I'm on his side. Why would a complete stranger even care?
I know, like, that's why it was just so strange.
So what did you do?
Well, thankfully Jared was talking to...
No, I meant to make him do that.
I don't know, like...
Did you? Well, they weren't Uber drivers and you ripped them off or something?
No, the guy commented on one of my posts saying something a bit sleazy, and then Jared and his friends jumped on and kind of ripped him a new one. And then that's when they started...
Oh, maybe he was thought, well, because Jared ripped us one and we're going to mess up his life.
It was just weird behaviour. But yeah, That was the only problem I had last time I was there. First time I went to hospital, so did Casey. I was too drunk. Casey needed 5 stitches in her leg. Whoopsies. We were 21, we're 32 now, so...
It's going to be 10 times worse. I don't know why I agreed to this.
No, we'll be fine.
I'm scared.
No, we'll be fine.
So if Jess is listening, Jess, I think you're going to have to come and save me.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine, I promise you that.
Yeah, Jess is a really cool photographer, and he's the owner of Livefast magazine in LA. So hopefully I'm going to drag him to Vegas to try and keep control of Bec.
Oh,
He's much bigger than me. He's works out every day, and
he's like
buffy.
really tall.
He's tall and buffy.
We did a podcast with him, remember?
Oh, we did a podcast. Yeah, we did. And yeah, if you haven't checked it out, we'll put a link in there. Livefast. I really like what he's doing. He's helping unknown photographers and unknown models have their work seen a bit more. He has an online and a printable magazine, and yeah, he's nicest dude. And I do like that, you know. And he's had one of his articles had Kendall on it. Now I saw a couple of his, some of the shoots he's getting are awesome. Even Bec's been featured.
Yes.
And hopefully there'll be another one soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo.
Ooh.
Woo.
Oh, see Bec's getting bored.
No, I was checking, but we have reached time.
Have reached time.
It's been 56 minutes.
56 minutes.
Yes.
So when I cut out the 1.5 minutes that you took to start, that's where it's still short.
We didn't take 1.5, did we?
I don't know. I'm just talking for the sake of it.
Making fun of me again. Oh, I didn't tell people. Today I'm drinking...
You've drank that before.
I know, but I'm drinking Giorello Estate. And it's a Syrah, which I think is a Shiraz. It's really tasty. I like this one. I'm a fan of this one.
Well, today I'm drinking Jameson on sugarless dry ginger ale.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's a Shiraz.
A Shaz.
Shiraz. Not Shaz.
A Shaz. Anyways, I had a couple of busy weeks coming up.
What have you got?
I got some shoots this week. Stealth tomorrow.
And you got a training shoot on Friday?
That's right. Teaching shoot on Friday, which I want to get into more. So something I want to do more with the estate, and even the clients of the person downstairs at the moment. Even she was saying she was in a meeting with a big clothing chain store, and Levi's were in there, and the salesman of Levi's was very, very proud to say that they'll never be booking a model again. Everything's going to be AI from now on. So all I would say is every photographer and every model out there should never, ever buy Levi's again.
Yeah.
Because I reckon it stinks. It's like quickly finish off on the AI thing. I'm not scared about AI for me, because I don't think the big problems of it are going to happen while I'm on this planet. But I feel very scared for my grandson, because the way it's going, we've got taxis and Ubers going to be replaced. So where are those people going to pick up their jobs? So then semi-trailers drivers are the next. We're already losing, like even Victoria, state government just announced the biggest warehouse in the southern hemisphere of the world, and it only has like 40 employees. Everything else is robots. So all these people that didn't, most likely did get uni degrees, but that's where they ended up, right? So what are they going to do for a living? So at the moment, AI is not going to replace, certain areas which are like judges, lawyers, and things like that. They might replace their assistants, because they can do all, ChatGPT can do all the looking up of cases and shit. But so then once all these people don't have jobs, they don't have money, so who's going to buy this product that's being delivered by the robots? Because they don't have any money.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know. I can understand the greed of big business, but I think something needs to be done where Joe Rogan, a few of those programs have had things, well, in the future, everyone will just get paid by the government to live. But then what's your purpose in life?
Drink wine.
Yeah, but some people don't like wine. Oh, die. More wine for Bec. I'll take your wine that you didn't drink. The government's only giving me enough money to buy 3 bottles of wine for a week. So what are you going to do then? You only get 3 bottles of wine a week. You can't go out and model because there's this hotter AI bitch than you that comes out.
I'll make my own.
You'll make your own. Like daughter like father. Anyway, I better stop before we get your father in jail in Dubai.
Thank you. It's not in Dubai, but anyway. Have a lovely week, everyone.
And we'll see you next week.
Yes. Bye.
See you.